Hello, it's not this one. Hey, hey. Hello, how you doing? Welcome in. My name is Rona Clear Twist. I'm having some troubles with my camera right now. I don't know why. I'll randomly just start like, it's on purpose. It's on purpose. No, no problem at all. I did it on purpose. I did it for the record. But yeah, today plan was someone snitching, and they were like really nice about it, and they were like, "Hey, could you maybe possibly, if it's not a problem, play Little Nightmares?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." Huh. For some reason, it doesn't let me move around the settings or the 90 millimeters or something. I already forget what I was on. I was in settings because of course I didn't do it before. I was gonna do it, but I forgot. So of course I didn't do it. Yeah, sorry about that. Thought about it before. Mia culpa. That's it. Submit for settings. But yeah, today has been a kind of weird day. Just kind of, slightly kind of, just kind of. My car had a problem. That's me. Hi, how are you? Okay, I don't know how to prevent this thing from closing my eyes every 5 minutes. I open sensitivity. Yeah, I don't know. I'll leave it like that because I'm just gonna obsess with this and I shouldn't. I shouldn't. But yeah, my car had a problem. I went to check it like on Friday after work. It got a yellow light, and I went to check it, but nothing was open on the weekend, so I had to go today. And the place where I was gonna go, where I always go, they were like, "Oh," because I went to auto part shop before that. It's doing the thing. It's doing the thing. Stop it. Corto. That was weird. But yeah, it had a yellow light turned on. I went to an auto part shop where they have like those things you connect to the car and it tells you what's wrong with it. And it gave me the code of the problem, and I went to the place where I usually go. What do you check? They were like, "Oh, no, I don't know what to tell you. The guy that checks on it, it's further ado, I'm give me a sec. All this got moved around. Of course it did. There we go. That should be good. That should be fine, fine, fine. Restart from checkpoint now. Now, I don't know if you guys remember or if you were here, but we had already played this game. So we're in the... You should be heading to the second part. We should be heading to the second part where we're gonna meet the dog. Close the door, please. Something might come up. Hey. Hey, boy. Assuming I cannot go up. Unless I jump on this thing. Maybe I can go up. Yes, I can. Which means I can go up here. Which means I can go up here. Maybe not. Okay, that was fun. I gotta do it. Let's go. But yeah, for those that don't know, this is Little Nightmares. It's a beautiful game. This is the second part. This is the second part, the sequel. The first part we were using just the girl in yellow, and we traveled through the mall, which is like a weird moving. At least I understood it was a moving structure, where a character known as the masked woman, I think they call it on the game. She invites people to delve into their hunger. So they give them food and alcohol and stuff, like a lot, to make them big, so she can eat feast on their living force. Don't mastercard. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but that's what I understood. And at the end of the game, Styx gets to absorb her power. This is mine. She gets to absorb her power, and that's basically where it ends. And this is the sequel, but it's a pre-sequel. This happens before that, and we're playing as a kid called Mona that for some reason has TV powers. Yeah, nice. And we first found Six without her trench coat in the house of what seems to be a hunter. We escape from the hunter, and then we get to the Pale City. That's where we are right now. And we went through a school. There's 50% of a chance that I'm gonna fall right now. And we escaped the in the previous stream that was like a month ago, I think. We escaped the school, and now we're heading to the medical area. %90. And yeah, the sadly the developers of this game, I I almost fall, uh, had to give the IP to Bandai Bandai Namco because reasons, and they went to do. I think someone bought them, but I'm not sure. But they went to do their own thing, right? So I'm not entirely sure when, but at some point, Bandai Namco is gonna release Little Nightmares 3, which looks interesting, looks dope, looks that it might be more centered on multiplayer. I can't for my life figure out how to go. Maybe I just need to wait for her. The saddest part is that it's not the first time I play this game, so I should know. But yeah, and on top of that, Tarsier, which is the group that made the original games, that came up with the idea, the universe, the monsters, everything, they're gonna make their own game, which means that we're gonna have a sequel for Little Nightmares and a sequel for a spiritual sequel and a real sequel. There we go. There we go. There we go. Up we go. There we go. Ah, stop it. This is mine now. Can I let her out? Like, leave her? Yeah. Okay, maybe not important. I mean, it's important to me, but not for the game. Maybe I might be a bad idea to stay here. Help, 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 help. Nice. 6, where are you? I remember this part. I don't like this part. There might be something there, but I don't have the patience to figure it out. There's a leg there. Hi. I'm gonna touch you. I shouldn't have. But I did, and I hope you can forgive me for that. I mean, if you don't, it's fine. But if you do, we'll be poggers, and I would really like it. You come with me. Something bad's about to happen, but I don't know what. That's gonna be fun. Isn't it? I bet it will. I bet it should. I bet. Wait, actually letting me know that there's something here. Indestructible. Untouchable. Unparalleled. Unavoidable. Unbeatable. There's light over there. Be careful. Don't let them know what we know. Okay, thank you. What? That's okay. Also, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I did it kind of. Uh, I wonder if I can jump over there and move the thing. But yeah, I kind of move stuff around on my end of my mic. I don't know if it sounds better or not. Yeah, you can hear. Ah, my head. There we go. There we go. That was the what? something that I didn't notice. I mean, I kinda did, but not like really notice. Uh, but like I noticed it. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. We're playing Little Nightmares. How you doing? How's your day going so far? I hope it's going at least great. Oh, okay. Hey, achievement acquired. Hell yeah. So I know that is one of the bears. Yeah, sure, you can take your. But now that we have that, what do we need to do with it? Maybe I need to get this off it. Yeah, you stay there. But there is, or there should be one of these with a. According to me, one of the things should have a key. Might be wrong though, but I'm pretty sure one of those have. Not is just the one that six have. Six, please stop it. Yep. But how do I take the key? I think I need to. Do I need to burn it? Maybe. I think so. was that animation? She went like, ugh. No idea, but there's a hand over here. Can I take it? No. It is what it is. I guess. Let's go. To serve and protect. And we need two of those. What are they called? Switches? Fuses. We need two fuses. Good thing that we tried that before, huh? Hi Toothless, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm stuck. How's your day going? How's everything going so far? Everything good? Everything nice? Everything cool? See on case? I love Little Nightmares, and so do I. I think it's the last franchise that I saw when they were gonna release it. Like I saw little tidbits and stuff, and I was excited about it. Like yeah, I get excited about Borderlands and Monster Hunter and those kinds of things, but the first one of this one was like the first time I knew about the franchise, and I was really excited about it. I still am. No, I don't think I'll be able to go through there. Wait, if I need to go through there, let me explore a little bit more. That way I can see if I'm not missing anything. So let's go. See, I was missing something. There's two rules. If there's a branching path, you will go as far as you can in one and then come back for the other one. And whenever you start a level, you first turn around and look behind you because there might be a secret there. So we just need to be careful with the hand. But stop it. You don't reach here. Okay, we ball. Can climb? Oh, you can. Fuck. Forget about that. Stop it. But you for sure cannot follow me here, right? My cat is now lying on me. Hell yeah. Cats are amazing. I have me and my brother originally had just one cat, but then his girlfriend came to live with us, moved in, and now we have four cats. Why? Órale. Ah, perro. Ah, verá. Ah, verá. Órale. 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 We're good. Should be good. I don't think there was another section of that part. I don't remember. Can I just throw this thing through it? Yes, I can. By 6. It's like killing a spider. I think I will have a harder time killing a spider. What you doing? Ah, eh, let's go. That's the interesting part. Like, I don't know if we don't really notice it. We kind of do. But between, like, in the first game, 6 was also kind of. Good day, sir. 6 was also kind of aggressive, but not mean. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, in this one, out of the bat, she's like breaking stuff, killing stuff, hurting stuff. In the original, she did it, but it was gradually. Akucho Primary Cut Rose. Thanks for the dice. How you doing? Welcome in. We're playing Small Bad Dreams, the second. More nightmares than ever. I'll check on that for in a sec. Let me make double sure. Yeah, we need to go around. Most likely. Pretty probably. Okay. Up we go. Let me. I don't like this. Hey, 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 hey. But I never played, but I heard of it. It's it's really cool. It's like a puzzle game with a creepy atmosphere. Not scary, creepy. But the story, it's one of those things where it's interesting despite of the lack of story, to say something. Like a lot of the lore of the game is made through comic books that are not even creepy puzzles, yeah, that are not even canon. Some are, some aren't, and they show you things that are not even in the games. Like before Little Nightmares 2 came out, they had uh, a couple of digital comics where they show you like the point of view of other characters that were also here in the Pale City, like a kid that was in the school that we saw before, or a kid that was trapped in this area, stuff like that. I want to try something that I saw on TikTok and it worked. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, it's a really good game. Even if you watch me play it, you should play it by yourself. It's interesting. But yeah, I remember I finished this part the first time I played, and then I saw someone on TikTok do this. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Ha 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 ha! You cannot touch me. Yes, you can. No, you can't. Okay. There's light. You cannot move. There's light. If there's light, legally you don't have to move. Spin. Yeah, I saw it on TikTok. Someone finishing the because there's a worst part of this. I hate when they chase you in games. I saw it was a thing on TikTok that is appearing about a game. It looks like cheap, but it's a game where you get chased by like shadows. And you know how sometimes when you check TikToks, it gives you like a recommended search, something that is relevant to the video, like when you're watching one of those AI stories and it's like second part and you can look for it. I don't know the name of the game or what the name of the thing is, but it's a thing where you're not afraid of being chased. Like you're not afraid of what's chasing you, but you're afraid of the act of being chased itself. You know, like it could be the fluffiest what's the word bunny in the world, but if it's chasing you, that creeps you out. Oh, I remember. I think this part was on the trailer for the game, and I think it's what sold me the game. And I'm probably gonna die a lot because my controller doesn't really work. It the left stick has a little drift to the left, and the right trigger has a little drift to the front, to the top, upwards. Son of a fish. Do I get to have my thing while running out? Yes. Why I didn't use it, I don't know. Ora perro. Órale perro. I thought is it just if they have that's the one thing I never heard. Oh, by the way, thank you for the follow. I didn't notice it. But that's one of the things that I don't know if it's a thing or it's just a game mechanic. The hands need to be touched by light, or if they have to see the light. I don't think they have to see it because the first one that we see doesn't even have a head. But then, like, those didn't move. Up. There we go. Yeah, a lot of the things in this game, if you don't like chase scenes or being chased, a lot of the things in this game are chase sequences, but they're not too hard and they're not too many. Usually it's like this, like a straight. I never seen this part before, by the way. This part is new to me. It's not the best hidden secret in the world, but the first time I was so creeped out by those things that I didn't care about that section. But yeah, I was saying, like, there's a lot of chasing scenes, but nothing too bad. Yeah. Oh, we need to move it. Well, quieto, perro. Quieto, perro. Eso pensé. Up and up. Yeah, this is the part where you go like. Thank you, TikTok, for this hack. It might not work, but that's because I'm dumb, not because you did something wrong. It worked. Uh, Hell yeah. Mine. And also we deserve to get one of these. No. Okay. You're not gonna get the ball? I am gonna get the ball. Hell yeah. Thank you. That's the my main problem with this not game with this series is that the perspective sometimes. I'm taking this with me. I found it. It's mine. Oh, it's my ball. Okay, I cannot bring the ball with us. It's pretty dark. I don't think it would be a good idea. Up we go. There's light, so I don't think I'm gonna need light right now. Well, the flashlight. Unless there's a hand. Help, help. I wonder if... Hey, Carol, thank you for the follow. Not the follow, the likes. I wonder if arachnophobia or something similar can be triggered by those hands. Does someone here has arachnophobia? And if so, does it make you feel weird that that thing is moving? Órale. Órale, puerco. Órale, morro. Ah, shit. Let me see you dodge this. There we go. Help. 6, do something. Dang it. Why didn't you help me? I hate that hand so much. I know. It's not... It's a combination of the sound, because the sound is really creepy. And the fact that it moves so realistic to be like a prosthetic hand. Because it's supposed to be prosthetic or something like that. By the way, hi Lila, how are you doing? Welcome in. How do I pronounce your name? Is it Lila? Or am I pronouncing it wrong? Bitch. That should count for 2. That should count for 2. But it didn't. But it should. Listen when I say, that should have been. That should have counted, but it didn't. Jeff, pretty much as well. Yeah. But yeah, I've been robbed. I'm not afraid of you. Okay, I get a free shot after they dodge the first one. Go, 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 go. I don't have that much time to do that apparently. So I'll have to do it the long way. Come on, mano. He didn't even did the thing where it was like, I'm gonna get you and then get me. I was glitching for a second. Sorry about that. Now that I think about it, what hats do I have? I have the ball, the hat, the gnome hat, and this one. How do I get this one though? I want either the Mokujin or this one. I know that either this one or this one, it's kind of hard to get because you have to do like a mini side quest where you have to deliver a package. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, they already separated themselves enough for it to be slightly harder than what it should. Órale. Let me help you. Let me help you. Ah. Son of a bitch. 6 shots left. Ah, fucking asshole. I remember this tweet. Ah. Sadly, I don't think we're gonna have a. Hi, Beanie. How you doing? Welcome in. Sadly, I don't think we're gonna have a. What's the word? I don't think we're gonna get to have closure on either or, from what I've seen from the new game. No, stop it. There you go. Better be dead. You better. Thank you. How you doing? How's everything going? Everything so far so good? I know that these masks, those, are reference to the other game, because apparently the doctor here is the one making them and making people, unquote, beautiful. I know that that one on top is from the janitor from the first game. I recognize that these two right here, the one right to the janitor and the one under it, with the ones that the guys had, but the other ones I don't recognize. Yay, creepy doctor. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Give me a key. Also, I don't think they ever explain how the doctor can uh, walk on the ceiling. I think they mentioned that he had really strong fingers, but I also don't think it really matters at the end of the day. Uh, I think that was just like not the reason, just a comment that we're gonna do, because you can look at the model of the thing and it doesn't really have anything to like. Oi, almost. That should be useful for that. You see, like it doesn't have like a any special appendage or something. Sometimes I'm playing and I get a little too much into character. Okay, we need to go get one of those toys and come back, throw it on that bottom, and then chase sequence. Are we ready? Oh, what do we want? The little donkey, the monkey head, or the cube? What are we taking? This is your one and only chance to choose. Oh, 6. Stop it. Mine. Oh, no, 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 no. My controller has a drift to their left and I was reading chat. I'm gonna pause so I can read chat. Oh, hi. Hello, how you doing? Welcome in. Beanie D. Are you the same Beanie? Or are you a different Beanie? Either or, we're playing uh Little Nightmares. I'm pretty sure it was just to create a horror feel to the character. We don't know if he's capable of coming down though. He is, because I think during the chasing he actually gets on the floor for a second. I know that is for the horror of it, and I know there's an explanation that maybe we don't know yet, or I haven't figured it out, or we haven't figured it out. I'm not sure. It's like the things that are on the comics that don't make sense, but also make sense, and also for the fall of the Beanie. I'm gonna, since we are already on a little pause, uh, self plug in. Uh, you can follow me on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Same handle, Corona Glitter Twist. And also you can find me on X/Twitter as C Glitter Twist BT, C as in Corona, Glitter Twist as in my last name, and BT as in BTuber. I also have an Instagram, but I'm not using that one yet. Too much trouble to make content for that on top of everything I'm doing when I'm kinda not consistent. But the the one I wish, the one character I wish they would show. Stop it! Don't do it. Like one character I wish. Hi, Whispering Willows. How you doing? Welcome in. We're playing Little Nightmares too. I had already played it, but someone asked me to play it again, although they are not here. But it was already on the schedule, so. But yeah, the one character I wish that we can get to know more about, especially in the third one, although I don't think they're gonna do it because it's mainly a Tarsier thing, and I think they're gonna do something different from now on. But it's the ferryman. The ferryman is like a weird creature. Dang it. It's like a weird creature that looks like a melted um candle. And he's supposed to be responsible for kidnapping the kids in the first place. And also I know that they did like a special podcast radio show thingy, or I don't know if it was for the anniversary or for the release of the enhanced edition or for something. There you go. Fearless. But they also made like one of those where there's a bit more explanation, but it's part of the story. I haven't fully heard it, but we could, if you guys want, next week. If I finish this game, if you want, everyone, it's okay with it. Uh, the first Monday after I finish this game, we can go through all the side stories and extra content, just so we all get into it. You. I shouldn't. I was gonna say I shouldn't be saying stuff about other people's hands because people don't like my hands. But then I was gonna say I should pay attention. So I'm gonna fall, and then I fell. I don't know if this counts as as an spoiler, but as far as I know, the podcast thing it's about a guy that is trying to bring the ferryman to the real world so he can go save his sibling or something like that, while also doing bad things to kids because it's a price that he's willing to take. Hurting kids is the risk he's willing to take. You're gonna try to push me over there, right? Is that what we're doing? Yep. Dang it. So yeah, we can do that. So unless there's something more that I'm not aware of, that will include the the digital comics, both for the first and the second game, and can I get there? I jump? Yes, I can. I almost died. And that will also include the podcast. So we can do that. Hell yeah. Actually, now I'm more excited about it. The more I think about it, the more I do want to. But I don't know if I legally can. Should be fine, right? What are they gonna do? Sue me? I can sue myself. Do I have to move this? No. Okay, fair enough. The tears don't fall, they crash around me. Ugh, I died. It was 1 centimeter too high. Lléveme, patrona. Suben. Hi. You're coming with me. There we go. As I said, my controller has a little drift to the left, so it's kind of hard to position the little guy where he should be. No, me first. No, me first. Where let's go. Am I gonna fall now? Synchronization. No. Now we go. Tin 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 tin. Tin. Yeah, ignore 6. How are we gonna do this? Opa. This is one of the creepy things about the game. Like, every character in this particular game, um, it's fulfilling a role. Like the hunter is the hunter, the teacher is the teacher, the doctor is the doctor. But it's kind of uncanny. Like the teacher, yeah, she's teaching stuff, and you can see her like prepping her classes or whatever, but she's not teaching anything at the end of the day. Zombie. I low key hate what we did to this patient. I mean, it's one of those things where depends where your morals are and how you look at it. Uh, from my point of view, seeing it as the little child doing this, that he knows the world and he knows that if, even though to a certain point, Mono is pretty uh, hopeful and Mono is pretty hopeful and kind of a nice guy, if you want to say it like that. So I guess he will be willing to do that under the pretense of it's one for what we need to do. Hey JT, how you doing? What are you doing here? You should be in Mexico. And also, at the end of the day, that person is practically dead. Even if he's not dead right now, he's gonna end up being dead because he's an experiment of that guy, and we have seen how those experiments go. Ah. But yeah, it sucks. It's one of those things where morals meet morals. And the more you think about it, the worse it gets. See, technically there he's already down from the thing, so technically, yeah, he can get down and 6. Hi. Okay, here's where I don't know. It's nighttime. Hell yeah. This is where I don't know what I want to do. Because what we were talking about, morals meet morals. Right now we have two options. We can just leave, and that means that we're gonna leave the doctor stuck in there, so he's gonna have a slow death, or we can turn the furnace on and let him have a faster death. But I think I'm gonna do the first one. Because in my previous playthrough I did the thing, and I think that not doing the other thing also gave us an achievement. Even though from my moral compass it would be better to let him have a quicker, faster end. Yeah, the achievement we got says it's crueler to let him live, which I agree. I don't think any of those doors are. But how you doing, JT? How's the trip going? Are you having fun? I totally get that though. I think both are rough equally as me. Yeah, it's a twisted thing, and it's one of those things that people ask me, "How the hell do you know about this?" I I I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, but um, it's one of those things where, as far as I know, because we don't know how the metabolism of these creatures work or how their biology is, so we cannot tell for sure how long he's gonna be stuck in there. And there's a shoe. So we don't know how long he will actually be there. Yeah, and depending on the kind of burn, there's a point where you don't no longer feel the heat in theory, or it's not as bad because it burns your pain receptors or something like that. I'm not sure. That's something that I heard. But yeah, in my mind, and feel free to think otherwise. But in my mind, it's better. Like it's more less cruel to burn him. Also, don't look at that. 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 Nothing happened. Are they watching Kung Fu Panda? Also, don't look at that. He's just resting. Did it hurt when you fall from heaven? Is it gonna do the thing that I like when people do those things in games? No, I didn't. I was hoping for the thing where you go all the way to the top and the top immediately goes down. And then you can feel full and powerful. And also I need to pause the game whenever I'm checking chat. Six has no fear. He's like, yeah, sure. I don't mind, I don't care. I'm just gonna walk like a boss and be here. And this is her before her powers to absorb vital energy. By the way, I have a Discord server. If someone wants to join, it's in my TikTok bio. If the thing doesn't work, let me know and I'll send you an personal invite. With fanfare and I don't know why I have the idea. I don't know if I read it, I don't know if I remember it, if I read it, or if I dreamt it. But I have the idea that you can do something with this and push the thing. But I might be wrong. Ah! I don't know why the perspective of this game is so hard for me when all I have to do is press right. Because I remember I tried to do uh, the achievement of finishing the game without dying, and I died in like a straight row because I ran slightly to the left. Like right now, I'll probably die right now. Yep. I was gonna try to jump and die anyway. You guys saw nothing. Nothing happened. There's no proof. Nada. I like how they incorporate. I like how they incorporate sketches into this game like Gluttony with the first game. Yeah, it's basically the people that are on the mall, on the first one, that are supposed to represent like people with a lot of power. They go there because that's the only place where they can be served stuff that they wouldn't be normally able to eat, which I think it already includes things like corruption and having so much power that you start going in in the wrong path. Uh, the lady in the mask who lives in denial, and with uh, even with Six, the fact that she's uh, what's the word? She's like becoming numb to all that is happening, and to a certain point, the fact that she now justified what she's doing because evil people, but also she's never been good to start with. And in this one, it's the how they do stuff, even though they technically shouldn't, technically can't. By Six. Well, I guess it wasn't there then. Like as we were saying, like the teacher still teaches and still do stuff, but her main thing is being Are you stuck? Do you require assistance? No, I think she's stuck. Well, sucks to suck. Nope, I think I need to restart. Or the doctor that is still from here? Gosh. Or the doctor that is it's trying to make everyone normal, unquote normal, even though nothing that what he's doing is normal. Um, how they basically are just an echo of their former things that they used to be. But that keeps them happy to an extent. So yeah, there's a lot of symbolism and escapism and basically it's a weird like the more you think about it, the more weird it gets and philosophical. How the fuck? How? Okay, I'm not gonna question it. Fair enough. But yeah, like it's a thing where everybody's showing the worst part of them, but at the same time they're doing it behind a mask. So you could interpret it as that's not their real selves, or also or also interpret it as that gives them the excuse to be themselves. I don't know. The more I talk about it, the more I'm trying to look for stuff that are not there. You don't worry about it. Actually, this part reminds me of the first game as well. That little climb. Up we go. Up you go. Epa! But think what you want, but 6 must be pretty buff even without her buffs to be able to carry mono with uh what's the word with inertia with just one hand. Because yeah, technically she uses two to pick him up, but realistically she catches him with one. Vamos niña. We should probably get going. Yeah, we should. I tried to help her. I tried to help her. Don't say anything. I tried. Because I was watching someone explaining what's happening in the game, and there's like this scene, right, where I died. And Mono didn't help, unquote, help 6. And of course, this like I'm gonna save that for later because spoilers. But once uh, you get a different context of what's going on, everything that the characters do have a different feeling, which is normal. But there's a couple of things that we need to talk about eventually. Hello. Damn, he's tall. Save this tweet for later. I just want to see what happened. I died. I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. Que igual tú, mijita. Es que igual tú. ¿Estás viendo que estás bien? Te mueves. Also talking about escapism. Uh, Another form of escapism that this thing has. It's the people that I think we're gonna see them right now, but we already see them, but saw them, but now it's gonna be more obvious that they stop doing whatever they do to watch TV, and they end up being hollow people. And you stay there. I think that if I don't die, it's happening again. I think that if I don't randomly die, and I actually try, we might be able to finish it today. Hi Alexis, how you doing? Welcome in. We're playing uh Little Nightmares. This is mine now. Okay, so if it's that one, if that's how we get that one, then the other cap, the news the kid's new uh newspaper boy cap is the one we need to find the package somewhere, I'm not sure where, and take it all the way to a certain part in the game, in the map where we'd have to put it away. I've never got that one though. This is one of those games that, yeah, technically I could find it on YouTube how to do it, but I'm gonna be dumb and do that. But if I'm gonna finish it, and not just finish it, complete it, I will do it by my own. The lore, yeah, the lore I can just look for it on YouTube. That I don't mind. But learning like where things are for secret parts, no. We're gonna do that legitly. We're gonna do that legitness. Plum. Got. I'm not even sure if that's what I was supposed to do, but that's what it. Also, there might be a lot of things that I missed on my first playthrough. That's the Veronica song. Because there were a lot of. Because there were a lot of moments. Like I skipped a lot of it because I was too in a hurry to save. So, ah, up. I don't know what I'm hearing, but it sounds funky. Ah, backwards. All the style in the world. Also, don't look. Nothing happened. Don't worry about it. And it seems that, like, if you don't look at it, I think the Gatsby hat is somewhere in the grocery store. Maybe. I don't remember exploring. It's the part where we need to run because we break the TV that A bunch of people are watching, right? I'm done. I need to do something before that. I should know that. I've been here. Up, 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 uppies, uppies. Damn it. Good big hit. I don't know, can he do it by himself or do I need to help him? That part I don't remember. There, we can leave. It's fine, we can leave. You guys saw nothing. Can I jump through here? Yes, I can, but I wasn't supposed to. I know the teddy bear mask was in one of the playrooms in the hospital, and the mummy one was one of the dead bodies in the morgue. Oh. Dang it, I really wanted the teddy bear one. Hey, hey, hey. There's a doll here, and I don't think I've seen that doll anywhere else. But apparently I cannot take it. Is it here? Yeah, I think it's here. We're supposed to find a package. And either bring it there or take it from there and bring it somewhere else. Because of course. Yum, yum, yum. My cat just fell asleep on my towel, and I just washed that towel, so I'm gonna need to wash it again. Eh. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Don't worry about it. I'm still alive. Nice. Ow. Is this the thing that I have to put here? For the newspaper boy hat? I think that is, right? No, seems like it's not that. I might need to do this really fast. Ah, no, I didn't make it. The new system had? Wasn't it a thing where we needed to find a package and send it somewhere? This is mine now. Wait, I think it's this. We'll see, we'll see. That was kind of close. La verga. Cálmese, señora. Alright, so we need the stool. Right Yeah. You guys keep doing your thing. So it should be. Is it that on top? I think it is. Is that a giant bear? Yes, it is. I appreciate that. Hell yeah, I look dope. I got an achievement for that. I don't know if that means I got all the hats, unquote hats, but not the ones that look like masks. Help, help. I don't know if it means that or if it means that it's like the achievement for getting half of them. No, I don't think there's a way to go up there. Mm, I see. I thought it was a timer thing, but no, it's free. It's free. It's free. That's good. That is absolutely fantastic and majestic. Oops. It would be so funny and so dumb if I died there. Like that's on the non-eventful max height for damage. I don't know why I was thinking during the chasing scene. You see, when I was little, like little, a youngling, uh, a baby Krona, uh, my mom let me fall like 5 times in my head, and that's why I am bad at games. 5 times my mom and like 7 times my grandma. So that's a big total of 12, which is still a lot. Ow. There's supposed to be more over here. Now stop there. Thank you. I don't think I'm gonna reach. I'm gonna need you to be like that. Hell yeah. Or I could try to. No, it's too long. I was gonna say try to get in top of that thing and then jump, but no, it's long. I also love that there's already like a sewer thing there for the water to go through. Because probably they already knew that he was gonna get a. What's the word? Mono, you're not talking. He was gonna get a. Flooded. There we go. That's it. Watch TV. I know you'd rather watch TV. So. Shouldn't they get a. No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Nice. Good job. Well done, guys. Hey. And that's what happens when you have a drift on your controller. Don't be like me, kid. Take care of your controller. That one is too fast. Nice. Yay. I did it. I did it. Yay. 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 I don't know what was that. Mona friend. I tried. Bro, there's a theory that says that um that Six resents Mono for not helping her when the building collapsed, and when Mono didn't help her when the tall guy took her. But like every time that she's been in trouble, Mono has actually tried to like protect her and save her and stuff. So I don't know where that theory comes from. Nice, he cannot come through here. He's too tall. It's like the Enderman. If you make a ceiling 2 blocks tall, he cannot come through. It's not the rule that if I can see him, he can see me, right? He doesn't necessarily can see me if I can see him. Nope. I claim no bad energy from this. There was no time though. I don't know how they expect me to do that. In that amount of time, but sure, whatever. It's fine. I don't mind. Also, the thing is done. It's done, so I was probably supposed to fail it anyway. And be like, hey, that's weird. Anyway, there's no way he can come over here, right? Am I right, fellas? Jump. And of course he could. Also, we saw Six disappear. So it kind of makes sense to assume that he's the one making disappear all the people, right? I missed a bit. That wasn't quite my tempo. That's what he said to me. what kind of train is it where you have to pull that lever to open the door? Bye bye. Try teleporting now, bitch. That's exactly what I thought. You Dumbo, you himbo. Realistically speaking, I'm in a really good place to end it here, but also I'm in a good place to be like, no, I can push forward and finish it today. And that way, next Monday, we can delve to the web comics and stuff, to the supplemental material. Also, you see how there's this glitched out six. So you haven't, or have you played? I have, but I'm pretending I haven't. So I will not say things. So I won't spoil anyone. But yeah, you see how there's that glitchy version of six. In the first game, there are moments in the game where six do something, and that version of her appears like he kind of hidden in the background. Don't touch me. What happens if I go back? Because I can go forward, left, and right. What can I go back? Doesn't seem like it. I mean, I can. It just doesn't do anything. Rule of three. I was gonna say bitch, but I'm not gonna say it. I wish I could get my back back. My bag Back. Yay. Yay. What's the shortest hop I can do? I'm sure I can do shorter than that. I did. I did a hop so short that the game crashed a little. Can I grab stuff while they're on the air? You're coming with me. No, my chingadera. I'm here. No. I'll never see it again. It would be so funny if I turn to look at chat and I fall. Hopefully it won't happen. So what we're doing right now is looking for the door where the music sounds the loudest. Of course. Of course, my horse. Pero por su pollo que sí. I don't think I reach anywhere. Oh, maybe. Is this what I have to do? Yep. Yep, that's what I had to do. I might have played this game before, but my memory doesn't have that much RAM. Remember when we were talking about escapism? I don't feel bad about it anymore. I can see her foot. That was good. I never thought about it this way, but this part is pretty similar to what kind of happens at the end of the game. Well, no, that's not what I wanted to say. But it's like ay, un vergazo. What I wanted to say is like yeah, at the end of the game something like that happens. I thought I called her to the other side, but I pressed it too fast. But yeah, where Mono is well, you'll see it in a second. And ahead of myself. But just keep in mind how we're getting into this place. I died. I was not made for this perspective. Yep. And it's some what I like is that it's something that they uh what's the word? It's something that they instated since the beginning of the game. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Come on, Mona. I was so heartbroken the first time that I saw this. And I don't know if there she's like holding her head because of the static, or holding her head because she's crying. But yeah, I mean the theory that she's mad because he broke his only way of escapism, and because the previous betrayals. I don't know about that. We need more context to have exactly what happened. But yeah, it sucks. And hey, thank you for the follow. How you doing? Welcome in. I'm gonna call you Pickle. Hey Pickle, how you doing? Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, the fact that like we have this moment right where now we're running around by ourselves inside of this area, when previously it was just it wasn't like this, and we were getting into Six's state of mind or say something. I think that means that technically we save her from this fate, but we ended up having it. That's my head canon. I always like when games let you move the camera even during cutscenes. Sometimes it's just a thing that they do, but sometimes they actually put stuff. I thought I saw something, but it was a reflection of my hand. But yeah, I remember that scene broke my heart so bad because during the whole game, I was like protecting Six, and every time that she will get kidnapped or whatever, I would ignore everything to try to help her. Like I wouldn't end the stream until we got her back, and I would like walk her around the whole place, holding her hand and being paternal towards her, and then get betrayed, just like that. Boom. But let me move myself a little bit. Yes, that's where that's where I should be at. But yeah, that was Little Nightmares 2. It's a great series. I really like and appreciate what Tarsier Studios made here. It's an interesting universe that the everything we know it's contextual. It's not like, oh, there's a document that you can find in game to be like, oh, this is what happened. We have uh, a bunch of side content. As I said, there's the digital comics that came out as promotional for the game, and there's also that podcast that I need to check on. I'm sure we're gonna get. Well, I hope we're gonna get more stuff like that for Little Nightmares 3. And we also have there's a actually there's a mobile game called Very Little Nightmares or something like that, where we play as another character that looks like Six. She even has the yellow coat, raincoat, but it's not Six. But during the game, we help escape a kid that turns out that I don't know if it's confirmed or that's what we assume, but the assumption is that she's Six, and somehow I don't know why. I don't know if that's what they went for, but either the raincoat that she finds at halfway through the game it's that girl's raincoat, or it's just a raincoat. that reminds her of her. But yeah, she gets the raincoat, and there's a bunch of stuff. There's the ferryman, that ferry as in a kind of boat, not a fairy as in pixies and goblins. But there's the ferryman that doesn't appear in the games, only appeared in the comics and I think in the podcast. Um, there's moments in the comics where Six interacts with other children. For this game in particular, the digital comics touch the story of other kids. There's the blind kid. He's not blind, but he has something wrapped around his eyes. That gets caught by the hunter. There's a kid, a real kid that was in the school being bullied, and I think you can actually find his picture like randomly throughout the game. There's a little girl that has a nosebleed where the and I think it's actually her glitch that we find in the hospital because that's where she is. But she's inside of one of the rooms that is locked. And it's a weird thing because in that comic, we're gonna read it on Monday, but on that comic, she's like counting the days that she's been inside. I think she's is the days, either the days or whatever, whenever she remembers that there's time. And she's making tally marks, right? Like one, two, three, four, and cross for five. And randomly, someone throws a spoon under the door, and of course, it's a regular size spoon, so for her, it's almost a shovel. And she starts trying to dig her way out. And when she managed to go all the way out, she ends up in another room that has the whole wall full of tally marks. So that means that someone has tried to do that before. And then randomly the door opens, and when she goes out, the doctor is like on the ceiling. There's a little kid that was like trying to survive. He was dressed like a ghost. It's the cutest thing in the world. And he's where the spectators are. The spectators are those adults with their face uh, hollowed. Hey, Hayuri, hi sis, how you doing? Welcome in. I just finished the game. But if you wanna watch it, I have the VOD on YouTube and on Twitch. She's the one that asked me to play it, but yeah. But yeah, what was I saying? What other kid is there? Uh, there's the on the little trailer Little Nightmares comics. That it's six, but six is like it's a different six, supposedly. She finds another kids that also have like different codes and stuff, and they are in a house full of mirrors, and each of them pull the blankets that were on top of the mirrors because there were blankets on the mirrors. And like one see himself super buff and the other one super tall, and the last kid I think is that she is hiding herself. She saw something really bad. But yeah, I'm excited about the third one. I really want to know, as I said, about the ferryman if he's gonna appear in the game, and if they decide that no, we're not gonna follow that story, we're gonna keep the universe but do our own things. That I think I might have heard them or someone say that they said that. I'm not sure. I hope not, but I'm not sure. Uh, but if that happens, I at least hope that on what's the name of the other one that their series doing? Let me check. It's called Reanimal. If when does it come out? 2025. At some point this year. You finished it, bro? Yeah, that's how good I am. I'm sorry about that. But I'm gonna have the. Well, I'm gonna make a playlist where I played when I played the first and the second one, and both the first part and the last part that was today on YouTube. If someone wants to watch it, if you feel like it's too much, let me know, and if enough people say so, I will edit them. I guess I suppose. But on Monday, next Monday, because we're not done. I finished the game, but we're not done. On Monday, we're gonna go through all the side media of the game, as I was saying. So, and I'm just repeating this for the fifth time because Yuri sees, so she has to hear it. That's why she's here. We're gonna go over the digital comics, the comics for the first Little Nightmare. I'm gonna see if I can find a way that we can play on stream Very Little Nightmares, the phone game version. Pretty cool. And if possible, we're gonna hear the podcast that is also stories about this thing, and we'll watch both the trailer or whatever there is for the next Little Nightmares, Little Nightmares 3, Little Nightmares 3, and uh, Tarsiers' next game, Reanimal. So the hopes are this is on my Little Nightmares bingo for 2025. Hopefully, Little Nightmares 3 continues the story. I mean, it's not that much of a story, like, it's a story, but they can also do something different. It will be fine. But I just hope that we get like something about Mono and Six, especially Six. I hope that they expand the world. I know they're gonna expand it, but like expand it in the sense of continue what we had instead of trying to do their own thing. I hope we see the ferryman, and then I hope that we get like a bunch of side content. And I also hope that if they don't do that, if they decide, hey, we're gonna do our own thing, so sorry, we have the intellectual property of this thing, and we're gonna burn it to the ground because sometimes they do that. If they don't deliver, I hope that Tassier makes a spiritual sequel. I mean, it's technically a spiritual sequel, but like, oh, they're different characters. But if you think a little bit about it, the new character kinda is Mono, and the other character kinda is Six. And if you kinda twist and turn and spin the things around, technically you can continue the story. That's what I hope. That's what I want. So honestly, I really like as I said during my first years in college. I think it was on the first one actually. Uh, I saw the trailer. I don't know if it's a trailer, a teaser, or something about the game, and I instantly fell in love. And I was every day like when you were a kid and you will go back home read. Well, most of you probably lived on the digital, but back in the day we used to buy games physical, and they will come like you will buy a game, and all the way back home you will read 3,000 times the back part of the game. And if your parents allowed it and you weren't dumb as I was, you will be able to open the game and take out the little manual, because games used to have little booklets that you could read and they will give you things and stuff. Like sometimes the game wouldn't explain anything because you had the booklet. So the booklet will explain like part of the game and mechanics and stories and backstories. There's even I think it's in Resident Evil Code Veronica, but there's one Resident Evil where the code to as I don't know if it's the final boss or a place, but the code for that door is in the package of the game. Why was I saying this? I don't know. I don't remember. I looked at my cat and everything disappeared in my mind. Yeah. And we didn't get all the kids. That's why we didn't get an extra scene. So if you guys give me 1 second, I'm gonna look for that. I mean, we could move it to. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be good. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna look for the extra content. Holy cool. So during the whole game, as you guys might remember, during the whole game, there's the shades, shadows, glitch, phantoms of kids that when you touch them, Mono goes like, ugh. And if you manage to find them all, you get this scene at the end of the credits. We didn't get it. Sorry, there was no audio. What about now? So I don't know if you guys could kind of see that, but so this is for us to know that this is actually a prequel of this first one instead of a sequel. Because what Evil 6, that's how we call her, what Evil 6 was looking at, this little thing right here, it's a pamphlet for the Maw. That is where the first game takes place. And what has been theorized is that whatever happened in the tower, in the signal tower, that created Evil 6, separated from regular 6, My head canon is that she was supposed to stay there and be the source of energy of the Maw, but she got out thanks to Mono. But whatever was taken from her is still a thing. And here you can hear her like she's hungry, and it's the first time that if you play the first one, it happens a bunch of times, and every time it gets more. But here it never happened until now. So whatever happens is what causes her hunger. And if you have finished the spoilers, by the way, if you have finished the game, you know that that hunger she only satiated when she starts eating. Because first she eats food, then at some point she eats a rat. Eventually she eats a gnome, and as we saw in the DLC, the gnome is actually a child that was transformed into a gnome because magic from the masked woman. And even then she still got hungry until she eats the the masked woman, and after that she gains the power to devour the living force of other creatures, basically eating the life of everyone that was invited to the Maw, which is what the masked lady, wanted to do. And at the end, Six escapes the place. So maybe one of the things that happened in three is that Six actually started eating everything. That's why it looks more like a Mad Max post-apocalyptic thing instead of a more depressed and cold. But we'll see. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me for today. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If someone wants to watch uh, the full playthrough, I'll immediately make the playlist. I already have the playlist for the first one, I think. That's when I had my first avatar, actually. I think it was the first game I think it was the first avatar that I actually no avatar, the first game that I streamed. Well, the first series, the first game was actually, yeah, let me see, what was the first? What was my first? So my first game was the first Descendant, and the second one was me reacting to scary videos. Oh no, the first series I did was Life is Strange, but never finished it. But yeah, so this is 1 hour and a half. The next one is one hour and 15. So that's like 2 hours and a half, almost 3. Plus last time that I played Little Nightmares, that I don't remember when it was, but it was probably around that time. And now 3 hours? 2 hours? Damn. But that's gonna be the thing. So I'm gonna package it in a cute, pretty playlist, unedited. And it's there in case someone wants to watch it. I'll try to put like timestamps for like, hey, from this point to this point I went to the bathroom, or from this point to this point we watched nothing or nothing happened. But yeah, again, thanks for everything. Thanks for watching. Thanks to the people that stay here for a while. Quick thanks to Toothless and 14 people who are our new subscribers on TikTok. On YouTube, doesn't seem that we got anything. And did we get someone on Twitter? Let me check Twitter. Sí, conseguimos un follower nuevo, a Li Lao. Y gracias a Li Lao también por eso. Thanks, Lila, for that again. I don't know if I started speaking Spanish from a point or what. So I'm sorry if I started speaking Spanish and you guys didn't get anything. But also, now you know that something's gonna happen. Quick reminder, you can find me on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. Same handle, Corona Glitter Twist. Also, you can find me on Twitter as CClearTwistPT. Someday put my links in the description or wherever you can find it. We have a Discord server if someone wants to join. The link should be right now on my TikTok and in my bio. Again, at some point I'll put them on other places, but for now it's that. Right now I'm working on making it more pretty and stuff because we have one, but it's just there. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday. If I'm not mistaken, on Wednesday we're gonna play Hollow Knight. If you guys are interested in that. On Friday, I have Getting Over It. I'm not excited about it, I'm not gonna lie. But if I get stressed out or I rage quit or whatever, we'll just hang out. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoy it. My name is Corona Glitter Twist, and I'll be seeing you guys probably on the